What's up, Samurai? We are back in more Trove. Kind of. Excuse me if I look groggy or tired. It's because I just woke up and started recording this and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about in today's video. It's kind of going to end up being a real talk video while we just chill and grind dungeons and stuff. Namely, I wanted to talk about what's been going on with Trove lately. I know that a lot of you have been questioning the sheer lack of Trove content. This is probably the longest break that I've taken from this game. But I also wanted to talk about the channel's shift back to not swearing as much. I'm not necessarily going back to being family friendly, but I want to be like fully transparent with you guys about all of the stuff that's been going on with me personally. So basically what kind of ended up happening for me and why we're like not playing Trove as much is because I decided to allow myself to take some breaks. You know, Trove is essentially my career, right? Like I basically play this game for a living. Like, let's be real, which, you know, hopefully one day that would end up changing where I would be able to play whatever I wanted on the channel and not just cube games. But coincidentally, you know, we had Veloren end up taking off on the channel more recently, and that's been nice to have something else to take a break from Trove, because full disclosure, man, like I'm not necessarily gonna say that I'm done with the game or anything. I'm just kind of waiting for the next update. Like, we haven't really had anything happen this year that was significant, and the only real noteworthy update was a tax update, which is like the most boring like thing that you could possibly ever end up adding to a video game that doesn't affect gameplay or excite players in any way, shape, or form. Now, unfortunately, as you all know, the Trove devs do not share my sentiment of being transparent, so we never hear anything from them. Usually when an update ends up going live, I hear it from you guys. Like, somebody will just tell me like, hey, did you know that this update's on the Switch? And I'd just be like, no, I didn't, because they never posted anything about it anywhere. Like, it's just kind of how it be. I wish that they would work on that, but whatever. The worst offender of it all is just that we don't know what's coming. We don't know when it's coming. What we do know now is they are doing a network test on the PC version of Trove on the test server, and from what I tested, it seemed really, really stable. I was very surprised to see that they're getting the servers to actually like function a little bit more properly, right? But the thing is, why would they need to do something like that? Well, my speculation is that they've got an update coming in the summer that is going to end up kind of tanking the servers more so than usual, and so they wanted to fix that. Or it's completely separate and it's not that the update is that big, it's just that they finally wanted to fix the servers a little bit more. I don't know. But they did end up confirming, yeah, we do have a summer update coming, so that's within the next few months. Honestly, we don't know when that's going to be, but I'm getting off topic and talking a little bit about Trove stuff. So yeah, long story short, that's basically all that's happening with me. Is I'm just kind of waiting for the next update. I haven't really felt super inspired to play Trove, and that's why I've been taking a break from it by playing Veloren and other voxel games, and, you know, even messing around with Roblox and stuff like that. And while I do not plan on like quitting the game by any means, and I still am going to end up having the regular Trove videos, personally, this has actually been working out very well for me, because by having a break, I've been able to slowly get back to being inspired and able to kind of take my time with certain videos. Like, you know, more recently we finally had a Crystal 4 tutorial and a light tutorial, which these were things that were on my list, you know, of stuff that I needed to do for a very, very, very long time. I just never got around to it because, you know, YouTube as a whole is pretty brutal, like as far as a work schedule. I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe is me or anything. I'm most of all just saying that, you know, trying to keep uploads every single day consistently, even when sometimes you're not in the mood, can end up being a bit difficult to keep having inspiration and, you know, wanting, you know, like the last thing that I might want to do on that day is hop on Trove and do another Trove video. You know what I'm saying? Versus now that I've been able to kind of take a step back, I've been able to actually like breathe for a moment and reevaluate some things and, you know, where I want to actually go with like the Trove videos and stuff, because there is still a lot of things that I can cover. You know, there's still so many different things with this game that I still haven't done or talked about. You know, I've got a list of different tutorials that I can end up doing and junk like that, but I needed the time to actually, you know, come up with it and do them and stuff like that. Anyways, now I'm kind of going in circles here. Most of all, it's just that there hasn't really been anything super exciting going on with Trove. Not to mention, I've been really into Zelda. I know that that's not really a super popular series on the channel. A lot of that has to do with everybody who's interested in watching Zelda is busy playing Zelda themselves and subscribes to the same philosophy that I do, where they don't want to get spoiled. So they're avoiding watching my playthrough. And that's totally understandable, totally fine. But I'm just, you know, letting the Trove fans know that I'm a huge Nintendo fan and a huge Zelda fan. It's one of my favorite franchises. That's why I got a huge tattoo of Zelda on my back. And so, you know, Tears of the Kingdom is one of my favorite games. Well, no, it's my favorite single player open world RPG right now. Hands down, I'm absolutely in love with the game and having so much fun, and it's going to be something that's going to be on the channel for a pretty lengthy period of time. The other thing, the main reason that I'm bringing this up is because you might have noticed that the episode length of those videos is it's quite significant, and it's been getting harder and harder for me to keep Zelda as a daily series because of the episode length. It's almost like that's where all of my editing time is going into, is just getting those videos done and ready. And arguably I could do streams, but let's segue that into another topic, which is why haven't I been streaming as much? Honestly, I just haven't been feeling it. I don't know why. It just kind of comes in waves. I've been dealing with a lot of like personal emotions that I've been trying to kind of stomach and deal with. That just has kind of kept me away from streaming, because with recording, you know, it's like it's almost a laser focused. I can just completely zone out and focus 100% on the game. But as soon as I start live streaming, I gotta like socialize and interact with you guys and stuff. And I guess the point being is that I haven't really been in that mood. I've been like feeling extremely introverted lately and just kind of wanting to keep to myself. And so that's kind of why I haven't been doing streams as much, and have been, you know, most of all, I've just been like chilling with my personal homies and just playing games and stuff. I haven't even been recording our adventures that much, just because it's just a mood that I've been going through. Now, that said, Diablo 4 is coming out this week, and I'm definitely going to be streaming that game very, very regularly. So that should probably help to alleviate... Okay, this dungeon's broken. That should help to alleviate that feeling. And I'm really, really looking forward to playing Diablo with you guys and just having a game like that where it will satiate my desire for the grind, you know, because as much as I love Zelda, it doesn't really have that, you know, it doesn't have RPG elements or anything like that. And so Diablo is, you know, hands down going to be one of my favorite MMO games, that's for darn sure. And I'm really, really looking forward to playing through that game. I'll probably start playing it like every day. I'll try to stream it every day. But of course, that combined with the Zelda editing and trying to keep, you know, Trove or Veloren on the channel is going to end up being a bit tricky, right? So again, I'm not necessarily trying to have this as some video that's kind of talking about like my workload or anything like that. I'm in a good headspace, you know, mentally speaking, like mental health. I'm fine. You know, this is probably the best I've felt with where the channel is at. It's just that I know that you guys want more Trove, or that you want like me to be playing another class in this game or something or whatever, right? But these are other games that I'm passionate about, and I'm kind of, you know, there's a fine line between what you guys want and what I want. And so I'm kind of trying to straddle that line. and make it so that it's something that we're both satisfied with. So hopefully I've been doing that. Now, the last topic of discussion is my lack of swearing. So for those of you that don't know, it was a kind of odd situation with me and my channel and my personality and stuff, because basically I had a persona, you know, with the old Trove videos and stuff like that. With a lot of you, when you were, you know, a lot younger watching my videos, you guys are always telling me like how you're so much older now and stuff like that. And I guess that my own feelings kind of reflected that, you know, the stages of growing up. And eventually after a while, like I couldn't fake it anymore. I couldn't just be, you know, bubbly enthusiastic and just making random bips and bops and noises and being entertaining in that sense. You know, I had to move on from that because it was just making me depressed. Like, all honesty, this is years ago. You know, not something I'm dealing with now, but I'm just giving you guys and gals a little bit of history of the channel. And so the next step is I kind of jumped ship and went in the complete opposite direction from family friendly. I don't know why I just went to the extreme. I think it's just because that's just my personality. The way that I've always been is I always take things from one extreme to another, and then I kind of just ping pong back and forth between that until I find something that I'm happy with in the middle. And yeah, essentially I ended up just completely moving on from being family friendly. I started swearing in my videos more regularly. And then I kind of dialed that back a little bit and started swearing appropriately to the game that I was playing. So in a game like Trove and Veloren and stuff like that, you know, that I try to keep family friendly because, you know, look at the type of game that it is. But when I'm playing a game like Last of Us, you know, or watching a, you know, reacting to like a gaming convention stream, and as soon as I hear one of those gameplay trailers where they swear, then I know, oh, I'm allowed to swear, right? But you still might have noticed that even beyond that, I've toned it down. You know, even in games that I rightly should be able to swear, I've still kind of toned it down. The reason for that is YouTube. YouTube itself is the main reason that I've kind of, you know, dialed it back. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm family friendly or anything, because I still like to do a lot of tongue-in-cheek jokes and adult humor and junk like that. But for the most part, you know, I don't really swear in most of my videos again, and that's just strictly got to do with YouTube setting up their rule set where they basically have it where hell and damn, you know, those they don't even consider swearing. And sometimes I let those words slip when I'm, you know, playing Trove or playing Zelda or whatever. And, you know, I catch myself and I think, nah, whatever, I'll just leave it in the video. That's okay. Because, you know, at this day and age, it's like, what kid doesn't say those words, right? But there still is a part of me, the old school part of me of why I got into YouTube in the first place and why I was being family friendly, that still kind of is on my shoulder yelling at me about those things, right? But anyways, that's beyond the point. Point is that they do mention that, you know, saying the S word or the F bomb, those words, they specifically say you're allowed to swear a little bit, but if you swear too much, then they grab your video. It's a very, very weird place that YouTube's at right now. Like, I don't know why. Like, you know, they act like they're transparent, but they're not. Like, they say full transparency, this is how it works. And it's like, that's very vague. How many times am I allowed to swear? Like, are they, would I be fine if I just talked the way that I normally talk? You know, where I swear like a sailor, right? Or are they, you know, trying to say, like, don't constantly swear, like just over and over and over again, right? Like, it's just, it's such a strange connotation for them to just say, you can swear, but don't swear too much. It's like, what's too much? Who's the one in charge of that, you know? So that's the main reason why I kind of moved on from all the swearing and stuff like that again, and regressed backwards to being family friendly. But again, I wouldn't say that I'm like 100% family friendly, and every now and then, like, I'll let some jokes slide, and sometimes I might even accidentally swear. The real reason why like I got rid of their persona and why I'm actually feeling really, really good about the place that the channel is at right now is because now I'm at a place where if I do accidentally swear, it's not some big faux pas, you know, it's not some huge deal like, oh my God, this family-friendly streamer swore, you know, because I swear a lot in real life. And so now being able to be more honest with you guys and have you, you know, be more, you know, see the more authentic me means that I don't gotta worry about that crap so much, which takes a huge load of stress and pressure off of me when I'm making the videos and junk like that. And again, you know, this has been something that it's been like this for a while. The only difference is that now, because of YouTube's new rules, I have to kind of dial it back and not swear again. But anyways, now I'm just kind of rambling. I hope that I ended up conveying the feelings that I wanted to in today's video. I'm not going to be able to really know until I end up reading the comments and hearing your guys' feedback on all of it. But yeah, quick translate, too long didn't read, is just that I can't swear as much anymore because YouTube's rules have changed. I haven't been playing Trove as much because I've been kind of bored and waiting for the next big update. And I've been really enjoying Veloren and all these other cube games and stuff like that. And I'm really looking forward to Diablo, and I'm going to keep playing Zelda regardless of the views. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Your continued support means everything to me. Like I keep hearing, you know, I get great comments from you guys. I get nice support from you guys in game as well as in our Discord. Our Discord is just a cesspool. That's where we kind of just allow ourselves to be completely unrestricted and swear as much as we want. But you know, I love it. Aside from all of that, I do want to end with saying something special. So I want to do another You Laugh, You Lose challenge. I have a spicy chip that I still haven't eaten yet, and it's probably getting bad. But here's the thing. Speaking of the Discord, I am going to let you guys know right here, right now, that I want you to post stuff in the memes channel in our Discord, and essentially stuff that is YouTube friendly, you know, no racist crap, no, you know, not too much swearing. I want you to post stuff that's going to end up making me laugh. And I'll make an announcement in the Discord as well. And I'll make an announcement on the community tab on my YouTube so that everybody knows about it as well. Just because I think it's about time that we start doing You Laugh, You Lose challenges a bit more regularly, because I want to have you guys involved in the process of making the videos, and having like the memes channel just sitting there doing nothing. Like I feel bad for that. I think most of all, it's just that I needed to kind of get things a little bit more worked out on my end, you know, complete personal stuff that I kind of addressed in today's video. But I'm in a good place right now, and I'm feeling mighty spry, and like I should end up doing some reaction stuff like that. And then also a side note for those of you wondering about my workout schedule and stuff, just because it's that type of a video, I have been working out again. My condo finally has a gym, but it's a pretty crappy one and missing a lot of machines. So I'm not getting as good of a workout. I really hope that they add more machines, but there hasn't really been anything to report on, just because I'm just following my routines. And, you know, I kind of did take a bit of a break from my routines, but I mean, you know, I'm still strong and my muscles are still growing. It's the only thing that's I really am struggling with right now, is I got to lose my body fat percentage, which is difficult to do when I'm not taking an hour to walk to the gym anymore, because now it's just downstairs. So I'm using the treadmill, and I hate the treadmill. Anyways, enough of all of that. Thank you for coming out and watching today's video all the way to the end. And if you did, smash like stuff for more, buy the merch if you want to support the channel, and have a wonderful day, everybody. Sayonara and stay epic.